Fox 16 Sports with Ben Creighton.
I wanted to be able to come here and apologize to everybody, the fans, the players, and truly tell you how sorry I am for the way it ended. But I also wanted to come here to thank you for everything that people in this room and in the state did for me and my family. You were great to us.
Even if you still haven't forgiven him for how his tenure at Arkansas ended, you do have to respect Bobby Petrino a little bit after what he said today. All of us were wondering heading into Little Rock Touchdown Club meeting if Petrino was going to address anything about what happened back in 2012. And he did. Along with apologizing, the former head hog also looked back on those tremendous games played over at War Memorial Stadium, as well as some of his most talented players that included Ryan Mallett, Kobe Hamilton, and even our guy across the studio and DJ Williams. And for the rough few years it's been for the program, Petrino urges Hog fans to keep belief in the team.
You don't really understand how much effect that y'all have on the players and their families and the support and how much that means. And, you know, there's no question the Hogs can come back, but they're going to need everybody's help here. So stay with them and keep supporting them because you are what makes the University of Arkansas a special job. There's no question about it.
It's all about who can provide a spark. You'll hear Chad Morris and OC Joe Craddock say that a lot when talking about the quarterback battle. It comes down to who can help the offense drive down the field, either Ben Hicks or Nick Starkel. And against Ole Miss, it was Starkel, which is why the A&M transfer will get the start Saturday against Colorado State, making his first start in the Hog Red. Against the Rebels, he threw for 201 yards and a touchdown. And it was clear the offense looked different in the second half with Starkel leading.
Felt like that coming out of half, you know, it wasn't so much what Ben did or didn't do. It's what Nick did. And we were looking for something to get our offense moving, create some momentum, create some yards, give an opportunity for some big plays, and that was our decision going into it.
Nick came in and did some nice things, threw the ball down the field well. Guys made plays for him and gave us a little bit of a spark. So we think it's his turn and see what he does this week.
It was an exciting and emotional night for Blake Anderson and the rest of the Red Wolves. Coach A surprised the team just hours before their dominant win over UNLV. No question it has been a tough few weeks since the passing of Blake's wife, Wendy, but the A-State head man says the players helped lift him up after making the decision to join the team in Sin City in the wee hours of the morning before the game.
Didn't truly make the final decision on going to Vegas until about 4 o'clock in the morning. On Saturday, and I'm glad I went. Biggest concern was being a distraction. Didn't want to be a distraction to the kids. I didn't want to take away from their prep. I didn't want it to be about me. I wanted them to know I was there for them, and so I struggled and really fought with that as to whether or not to go. But I'm glad I did. They responded, as you saw on video, responded perfectly. I mean, they were obviously genuinely excited for me to be there. It made it easy for me. My role is to be here just to lift you guys up like you've been lifting me up. And they went out and played a great game.
You want to talk about a great debut? How about Kellen Moore as the new Cowboys offensive coordinator? 35 points and 494 yards speaks for itself. Mickey Spagnola has more from the Star.